Good morning. It is your favorite internet nobody, and every effort is made to look as rough as humanly possible. Hope you're doing well. It's January 6th, 2025, a Monday, and we're headed to the gym with my brother very shortly. It's going to be the first gym session of the new year. Damage report from the last 2 weeks. So no gym. There was a fair bit of walking, but no gym. No physical exercise at all. Lots of travel. I am up to 108.5, which is about 1.5 kg up from what I was last I weighed myself, which is almost 3 pounds. There was a lot of panettone, a lot of chocolate, a lot of pizzas and donors, and yeah, not donors, DONNORs or DONORs, donors, DONNERs, kebabs. There we go. So yeah, I am full of food, and I think yesterday I had my first bout of something I've not felt in a very long time, a very scary feeling of hunger, like a pang, a hunger pang, which again, you look at me and you know my weight, you're like, my dude, you're the furthest thing away from it. You've never felt hunger. No, it's the extreme opposite. If you gorge yourself on sugar, and if you don't exercise, and if you don't sleep well, you are unfortunately going to suffer with that. You're going to get these weird bouts of hunger if you're inconsistent. And it's mostly signaling issues. It's not like a calorie need. It's a signaling issue, I think. And it used to wreck me. It used to mess me up big time. It's what got me to the weight I was. And yeah, I gave in. I almost bought some takeaway, but then seeing the prices, fortunately, as an adult, I see the price and I'm like, I don't want to. I know I can buy the same thing and make it myself. It's going to be much cheaper. So yeah. And then that happened midday yesterday, and I had some rice with some beef that I cooked. And then around 6 p.m., I felt the same thing again. I felt ravenous, just like as if I've not eaten anything at all. I was like, okay, this is not good. This is my blood sugar just doing, just a complete dip, a nosedive, a face plant. So it was the same thing, and I was like trying to go through my brain and figuring out if there's anything sweet that I could go and have to eat. But all I had was a teaspoon of honey and some chicken strips, because fortunately I don't keep anything else at home that I could snack on. I mean, I have I have a chewable gummy bear creatine and some vitamins, but because I take them in the morning, I don't take them in the evening. There's the thing that helped me deal with this. Or I can have tea and coffee. So yeah, that was very interesting. It was interesting to feel these things again. I don't want to feel them ever again. It's the sort of thing you just don't want to feel ever again. So the damage report is thus: my stomach is messed up completely. I mean, completely messed up. And it's something I probably need to check again with my GP, just make sure there's nothing else, gallbladder, gallstones, any funny business like that, because I'm not happy about it. Maybe stress, because it was very hectic these last 2 weeks, even though it was fun. So what's happening now? Well, one thing I decided to do, and to kind of move to January as opposed to end of March is the procurement of Mounjaro or Ozempic or whatever. I decided to go ahead with it and send through a request. I had my consultation and just waiting on the outcome of that. I suspect I'll get it. So if I do get it, we will start with that this month. Yeah. So instead of going for March, I decided to try it now and just see how it works. I still think that, side effects aside, the biggest worry for me is how life goes afterwards without it. Because it's easy to get on anything. It's easy to get on TRT these days. It's easy to get any sort of medication you need, any sort of like enhancements, drugs and steroids and so on and so forth. But what's not easy is how to wean off, how to continue with life without them, because sooner or later they'll start presenting some serious inconveniences, and you would feel good and you'll be like, why am I still doing this? And then you stop taking them and you're like, I remember why I was doing this. But it's something I had with testosterone when I was taking it for a long time. It suddenly became inconvenient because of all the travel I started doing. And when I stopped taking it, I'm all right. But now I'm thinking, well, what if I'm not all right? At my weakest, in my weakest moments, in my moments of weakness, mental or physical, I think to myself, well, maybe I should just dip in again, just a little bit, maybe get a gel or something and start just using, instead of subcutaneous, just start like putting stuff on my shoulders, and maybe just get a little bit, just a little bit, just a fix, just a quick fix. It doesn't work that way, and it's what worries me about these slimming pills, injections, treatments in general, because if they don't target fat cells in any meaningful way that's healthy, you will shrink, but then you stop using them, and is there a chance of you getting back to where you were? I think there is. I think there genuinely is. But I need to feel it. I need to see it. I need to have a look. So I'll let you know. You'll be made aware of every step. Another thing I definitely feel good about, and I should actually start doing, is actually use my Blipin treadmill at home. So I think today will be the day when we get back from the gym. I'll see if I can put at least an hour of walking additionally to what I'll be walking from the gym back home. I think it's time. I've paid money for it. It's hardly seen any use, and I need to do something about it. That is all I have for now, I think. Yeah. The goal remains the same. We need to get below 100 kg somehow. But I don't just want to get there by any means necessary. I want to be able to build a little bit of muscle, continue to feel just good about life and food and all of it. So I want to have my cake and eat it, if you will. It doesn't work that way, but we'll try. Thanks for listening. Stay safe. And if you haven't decided to go back to the gym, get back to the gym. Okay? Take care.